What's up you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. So this time dahil uso ngayon ang pag-share ng internet sa ating mga neighbors o mga kapitbahay natin. So tuturuan ko kayo kung paano maglagay ng second router sa bahay nila gamit itong Globe modem LTE na 936 o pwede rin yung 938 basta open line po. So dapat open line kasi kapag hindi open line at disable nyo lang yung DHCP, maraming tutorial dyan sa YouTube paano mag-disable ng DHCP at i-change yung router nga IP address ng router. Gaganda naman siya pero mag-cause ito ng lag sa ating internet. Pero kapag yung modem natin na 936 o 938 ay open line, is kung ano ang speed ng ISP mo ay sharing speed na makukuha dito sa ating modem. So, kaya to be fair, dahil yung mga kapitbahay natin is mag-monthly lang ng 300 or 500, kaya lagyan natin ng limit gamit ang yung Globe modem GPON na piniprovide sa ating ng ISP. Sorry na lang sa mga PLDT users natin dyan dahil yung port 2, 3, and 4 ay naka-disable po. Ayan, yung Globe is okay na okay. Working po ang ports ng lahat ng Globe modem. Okay, so ito is 936, naka-open line ito. And check nyo na lang sa taas yung link, may video ko dyan sa taas kung paano ito i-open line. At tulungan nyo ko na ma-reach ang 1K na subs para libre ko ibibigay ang software na ginamit ito dahil ang pag-debrand is 2021 na version na software galing kay Sir Joel. So, kapag umabot ng 1K ay ibibigay ko yun ng libre din tulad ng pagbigay ni Sir Joel ng libre sa kanyang time. At balita ko ay na-delete sa kanyang video. So this time ay simulan na natin. So dapat meron tayong 936 na open line or 938 na open line. Tapos meron din tayong touch cord or tawag ito, yung kable. Pwede naman itong gamitan ng RJ45 at 50 cable. So ngayon is I will show you kung paano. So start na tayo. I-plugin na natin to, then ating i-configure. Okay, so next step na gagawin nyo is i-power up na yung modem nyo. Ito, power adapter nya. Then choke mo lang. And then iilaw na yan. So dapat naka-red ang lights na ito dahil open line ang modem natin at dapat kung may open line na modem kayo ay i-reset nyo muna para walang conflict itong steps na gagawin natin para sa bilang isang second router para sa kapitbahay natin. Dahil kung susundin nyo ang steps ko at magreklamo kayo dahil walang internet, walang connection, baka nag-conflict sa unang settings nyo. Kaya i-reset nyo muna. So, ayun. Umilaw na rin yung wifi. Okay, so patayin natin ang lights para makita nyo. Yun. So, since karamihan sa atin is may cellphone, pero hindi, yung iba dyan is walang computer or walang laptop, kaya cellphone na gagamitin natin na pag-config ng pag-setting ng ating 936. Okay, so punta tayo sa Wi-Fi. Since naka-power up na yan at walang ibang nakatusok dyan kundi ang power lang, so punta tayo sa Wi-Fi. Okay, so nandito nating cellphone mga sir. So punta lang kayo sa Wi-Fi. So off ko muna. Since cellphone na gagamitin natin ay mag-connect tayo sa ating 936 via WPS, no? Kung paano is ito, tuturo ko sa inyo. So yung SSID ng ating 936 is itong B315C12CC, you know, B315. And then next is punta kayo dito sa advanced settings, you know, may WPS button connection. So click nyo lang yan. So nakita nyo rito WPS button connection and then yung timer. So dito sa 936 is press nyo lang tong WPS for 3 seconds. Tingnan nyo ang reaction kapag okay ang ating connection. So press, focus natin ito. Masilaw ah. So tingnan mo ang reaction ng top up na yan. Press natin 1, 2, 3, then release. Kung walang nangyari, press nyo ulit in 1, 2, 3. Wala pa rin ah. So kapag ganito, hindi siya gumana, ay cancel natin to. And then balik na ulit, WPS button connection, then press na. Release. Kung hindi pa rin, is tagalan natin 20 seconds. Yun. So connecting na siya. So nag-connect tayo sa B315, yung SSID ng ating 936. O click OK lang. And then kung makikita mo dito, sa connected na siya sa ating C1, C2, C. Okay. So punta tayo sa ating browser. So check. You must be connected to the B315. Of course, there is no internet yet, and we will change that B315. That is what we call the SSID, and we will change the name into our neighbor's name. So whatever name they wanted, then we will change that. And now we are connected, and we go to our browser. For me, I'm gonna use my Chrome, and type here. Since that is an open lines, and then we go type here 192.168.8.1, because 8.1 is the software, the IP that is packed in the software of my 2021 debrand for 936 modems. Okay, click here in the web page. Okay, and it says insert SIM card, restart your device. Just go to home. Okay, it says no service, then connection settings. So now we are asked of our admin password. So for a newly reset 936 modem or 938, the default username is admin and the password is always admin. Okay, and then login. And right here we are prompted with this. Just click next. As that. Just click cancel because that is auto update. And we are asked here to change the WLAN SSID
Then from here we can already change, for example, our neighbor's Wi-Fi. Just put here our neighbor's Wi-Fi, for example, that is James or Vincent extension. Okay, it means that is this is my second router that is placed on my neighbor. Then click next and modify password. So this is the password of our modem, and our current password was admin. Username, so password is admin. Then we create a new password so that nobody can touch our modem. Well, just remember the password. Anytime you can access your modem and change the setting, change the SSID, change the password of our Wi-Fi. So you must remember. Okay, so we continue. Let's confirm our new password for our modem. It depends on you what is a password, so that you can access this modem anytime you wanted. Just click finish when you're done. Okay, it says new passwords do not match. So let's try it again. This is for the current password, which is admin. New password. The password that you are going to, a password that is easy for you to remember. And then click finish. Right now it says please wait a moment, and it's success. Okay, change your password. So we're automatically disconnected to our B315, and it is now named as a Vincent extension. So for the password of our Wi-Fi, we don't know it yet. So let's use again the WPS. So let me pause this video and connect via WPS. Okay, so right now I am connected in the Vincent extension, which has no internet, no data connection, because I did not plug any internet yet. So let us continue configuring our router. Okay. Okay, so it says no service. Click here in the connection settings and type the new password we've just created. Let us access our modem and see our Wi-Fi settings. So in this case, we cannot log into our router yet because it doesn't have any internet. Let's click connection settings. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, that was supposed to be settings. See? We're just going around and round and round. So let me just select settings if we can get inside. Okay, so right here we are going to change our WLAN. For the basic settings, it must be radio on. For the module, here is our first ID, that is Vincent extension. Here is our pre-shared key. So let us change this. This is the password for our Wi-Fi, which is Vincent extension. We'll only put 1, 2, 3, 4 example. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so then click apply. It says password strength, and let's count it until 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Click apply. If we can enter, okay, it says success. So remember the password. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's it. We have set our 936, as you can see in the DHCP. I did not touch here. The server is enabled and it has still IP address. Because this is open line, we don't have to touch those things. Okay, so in WPS settings, here you can disable the WPS because we already have set the password for our Wi-Fi. To avoid unwanted connection for this router, you can disable this. For me, I will just let it enable. And the advanced settings of our Wi-Fi, here you can change the channel. Usually channel 11 is a very good connection, and Wi-Fi bandwidth, this 20 megahertz can pass through walls, or the 20 megahertz is very light now, and it has a capability of passing through walls, and of course with limited connections. And this 40 megahertz is very strong frequency, and sometimes it cannot pass through walls or trees, but for me, I'm gonna choose default. The important is here that you choose the right channel so that there will be less lag. Usually there is 6, 11, and channel 1. Supposedly there's a channel 1 here. I'm gonna choose 11 depending on your area. Just test whatever channel. Let's just test all the channels here, which can give you a very good connection. So since, just click apply, and since our modem is now configured, then we now place it to our neighbor's place and connect it via LAN connections, LAN cable, and insert it in our modem, in our Globe modem, and we set the limit there in our Globe modem. So let's go. Okay, so connect na kayo. So dapat connected kayo sa sa Wi-Fi nyo ng Globe. So ito, pinangalanan ko ng Vincent. Ito yung GPON router ko. So connected na siya. And then punta kayo sa browser. Ito, type nyo 192.168.254.254. Click go. Then dito makikita nyo ang status ng GPON router. Ito, GPON. So click nyo lang setup, and then enter nyo yung password, username and password. Kung binago nyo na ang username and password, kung hindi nyo binago, is nandyan na lang sa likod ng inyong modem. So for me, binago ko na yung password ko, kaya ilagin ko muna. Then login. So ito na makikita nyo, dito na tayo sa loob. And then punta kayo dito sa network. So kita nyo dito sa pinakaibaba, it's bandwidth control. And then nandito na yung list of ports natin. So LAN 1, LAN 2, 3, and 4. So for example, si neighbors ko ay dito ko isaksak sa LAN 2. So I'm gonna use LAN 2 for the connection, and then I'm gonna choose LAN 2 here in the port. Right here, it's port, it's LAN 2. And then you will see here the label of our bandwidth, it's kbps, meaning the bandwidth is counted per kilobyte. So in every 1000 kilobyte, it's gonna be 1 MB. And my neighbor is, I'm gonna supply him with 3 MB. So I'm gonna, here in the up bandwidth, I'm gonna choose 3000 kilobyte. And in the down bandwidth or download, it's gonna be 3000 kilobyte, or you can choose 5000 kilobyte. Okay, but for me the most appropriate is to make the same bandwidth. Okay, it's already 3000 kilobytes, and just click apply, and that is my current bandwidth now. Right here, it's bandwidth for my port 2 is 3000 kilobyte, it's 3 MB. LAN 1, that is my internet ISP. LAN 4 is 8 MB, LAN 3 is 5 MB. So that's it. That's just hit apply and you're good to go, and log out. Then connect your neighbors now, and the status of your router must be green. So I will show you. Okay, so right here in your Globe modem, this is my cord going to my neighbors, and just insert this in the LAN 2 so that he will receive 3 MB here. Okay, and the other end, look at my label here, is 3 MB, 5 and 10. Okay, and go to your neighbor. Right here in our neighbor's place, the status of the 936 router must be red. And then when you plug the other end from our Globe modem, from our GPON modem, this is the other end of our cord. Here, insert this in the one port, that is port number 4, right here. Now one port, and then when you are done, the status of our modem must be green, and you are good to go. So it's a success for our setup. Okay, if it is still red just like that, then you can change the mode of connection. Just follow these steps. After you plug in the internet source and your modem is still red, so just connect to our router in our neighbor, and it's Vincent DXT right here. Yes, of course, no data connection because it was red. And you go back to your browser and enter our router's admin password. Let us access it again, because we will change the settings. 192.168.8.1. Okay, no card. Click in the web page. Sometimes it says go directly to the setup. Okay, so just go to home and then enter the password that we set this earlier. Let's go to the settings. Where is it? Settings. Okay, so for me that is admin still, and the password I change it into this one. Login. And you must be directed to the settings of our neighbor's router. Okay, so we go here in the Ethernet and Ethernet settings. Right here, then we change this connection mode into dynamic. Okay, so there are a lot of choices for the connection. I will teach you the PPOA later for the dynamic and for the static. So for now, let's choose the dynamic. When you hit apply and it says success, then your modem must be green, just like this one. Okay, so after you change the connection mode into dynamic, and your modem will turn green just like this, and we're good to go. Let us check our connection. Let me double check. So we must be connected to our second router, which is Vincent EXT. Okay, so let us type the password. That was 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Nice, we are now connected. And let's check by opening our YouTube. Okay, so we have internet. So that's it for tonight, and
additional materials.
subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel and see you next time.